Commentary on the Shurangama Sutra. Lasai Minh Tung Part 1 13th Chapter Preface Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. The Shurangama Sutra is a sutra belonging to the Mahayana school of thought. A profound and secret doctrine of the great universal dharani of all Buddhas and Tathagatas, encompassing the entire system of doctrines on cause and effect, delusion and enlightenment, truth and falsehood, and the sacred and the profane, found in all the great Buddhist scriptures. The sutra clearly illuminates the differences between right and wrong in the process of cultivation and the delusional state of samsara, and also thoroughly understands the source of the one mind, encompassing all phenomena in a vast and complete way. Studying the Shurangama Sutra will help people understand their position in relation to the Supreme Bodhi Nirvana. Shakyamuni Buddha himself lived by the ever-abiding true mind, and resided in the pure and luminous nature, which is already present in all sentient beings but which people have forgotten. In reality, Buddhas and sentient beings share the same true nature of mind, but Buddhas have fully attained enlightenment regarding that nature. Conversely, sentient beings, due to their delusion about the true nature of mind, live their entire lives in delusion and suffering, and are trapped in the cycle of birth and death. Therefore, the main purpose of the sutra is to affirm that as long as there are defilements and external afflictions, there will be delusion and suffering. And to eliminate these defilements and external afflictions, there will be the peace and bliss of nirvana. The Shurangama Sutra can educate and transform sentient and non-sentient beings, enabling them to attain Buddhahood. The ultimate goal of the sutra is the eternal true mind, and the pure and luminous nature, while its function is to subdue defilements and external afflictions to return to one's own wondrous and luminous nature. However, the ultimate purpose of the sutra remains liberation and enlightenment, leading humanity from the ordinary state to the state of supreme perfect enlightenment, that is, Buddhahood. All Buddhas in the 10 directions who attain Bodhi Nirvana achieve it through the great concentration of the Shurangama Sutra. The Shurangama Sutra is the most solid and firm concentration, giving rise to immeasurable wisdom. With this concentration, the mind is always unwavering and clear, meaning that no matter how much the world and universe change, attract, or tempest, the mind of the person with this concentration remains calm, peaceful, unaffected by external influences, and they always live with a pure, clear, and wondrous mind. This is precisely seeing form without being tainted by form, hearing fragrance without being tainted by fragrance. The concentration of the Shurangama Sutra is inherent concentration, therefore it is constant and always present. This concentration is completely different from concentration that involves entering and exiting. That is, concentration is present when entering and disappearing when exiting. So that concentration cannot escape the cycle of birth and death. Therefore, the Shurangama Sutra concentration is the realization of Buddha's wisdom and insight, the Tathagata's perfect enlightenment and wonderful mind. The Shurangama Sutra helps sentient beings to attain wisdom, overcome all desires, dispel afflictions and suffering, eliminate the darkness of ignorance, and ultimately reach the ultimate goal of attaining the wonderful enlightenment of the Tathagata, that is, becoming a Buddha. Especially in the section on the perfect understanding of the 25 great disciples of the Buddha, there are 2 very precious chapters that help all Buddhists, according to their understanding, to apply and practice to achieve liberation. The chapter on the perfect understanding of the Buddha recitation by Mahasthamaprapta is very profound and mysterious, helping sentient beings to see through and understand the ultimate practice of Buddha recitation in order to begin their practice. Following that, the sutra introduces the perfect understanding of the ear faculty of Avalokiteshvara, which is the practice of turning one's hearing faculty inward to listen to the pure voice of one's own mind, living closer to one's true nature, thus achieving peace and liberation in this life. Therefore, all sentient beings, regardless of their capacity or level of understanding, age, or circumstances, and at all times, can apply the study of this sutra to cleanse themselves of worldly afflictions and live with their inherent true mind and pure, luminous nature. Because of the profound and mysterious meaning of the sutra, we earnestly hope that Buddhist practitioners will study it many times to discover the light of truth for themselves. Listening and reading it 10 times will allow you to understand 40 to 50%. Listening and reading it 100 times will allow you to fully grasp its profound meaning. Once you have attained enlightenment in the Shurangama Sutra, Buddhist practitioners will neither seek the ultimate truth nor eliminate delusion, but simply live according to the principle of this is true, this is illusory, this is merit, with the aspiration to serve sentient beings as offering to the Buddhas. Our limited knowledge and extensive experience inevitably lead to shortcomings and errors in this sutra. Commentary. We respectfully request the compassionate guidance of enlightened masters. Thank you sincerely. Written in Washington, autumn of the Year of the Tiger, 2010. Namo Amitabha Buddha Lasai Minh Tung.